Oh well, I was thinking, and I do got arcade. As far as the Arcade1up cabinets that they're coming out with, what I heard was they actually own the market on. They own the market on Midway, meaning they don't have to spend as much money on the if you choose Midway combinations. And what I would say is, I don't know. I mean, maybe with it would cost more, so you can't really have three. But if you had a car game, maybe with just two steering wheels and pedals, you could do it that way because you do have a good car combination. When so far as I can see, they only have a 24-bit system, so you only can fit 24 bits. So APB would be probably an 8-bit game. So APB is definitely a good card game to have on there. And then I would definitely say go with where is it at? I'd go with APB, Spy Hunter, definitely Off Road, and maybe Super Sprint. I don't know. But off road is definitely the key component right there. And APB is very popular too. Um, but I don't think they can afford three steering wheels and three pedals. They could probably do it with two pedals, two steering wheels, maybe something like that. But, it's a pretty good combination. And they'd only be able to put three on there. 8 times 3 is 24 bits. Because so far that's their bit rate limit. And then that was if they were going to do a car game. But if they're going to do Midway, let's say, okay, I would definitely say you got to go with like a Midway with just a bunch of games on it. Well, one, you want some kind of sports game on it. So I would definitely go with Arch Rivals. And I'm assuming that's 8-bit. So then you can put 3-bit, or you can put um, 2-bit. Some are 2-bit. Defenders like 2-bit. So you can go Arch Rivals, and Bubbles is one of those games that nobody ever played, never in the arcade. It looks stupid when you start playing it, but actually it's a really fun game. So they do like to pop in some arcade systems that you've never seen, and then you just go, oh, I like this game. I've never played it before. And Bubbles is definitely one of those games. Another one I would put in there is Paperboy. But remember, these are all 8-bit, I think, so you only could put 3 in at a time. Paperboy definitely would be a good one. But Arch Rivals, I think, is definitely a good one to come out with when you're limited to a 24-bit realm. But Arch Rivals, Bubbles is really fun if you want to pop in a game nobody knows. And then you could pop in Defender 2 if you wanted to. So you got 5 games in there, which would only give you... Now, Joust 2 is too difficult. Joust 1's good. Joust 2, nah. I mean, to me, it's not that much fun. Root Beer Tapper is overrated. Marble Madness is overrated big time. Because you play it and then you never can get any farther than you already got. I mean, it's just, I think it's overrated. Pit Fighter definitely overrated. You have no defense mechanism. Oh, I know what one is good. Also, the fighting of the dinosaurs. That's actually not a bad to put in there too. Because even with the Mortal Kombat, at 16-bit, so you still got 8 bits. You could pop in 2 other video games in there from the Midway selection, and sometimes you like them different. Oh, here's another one. Wrap Apart. That would be a 3. I think people like the 3-player thing, 3 joystick thing. Wrap Apart. I don't know if they could use a rolling ball. Maybe use a joystick, because you can use a joystick on on the car games if you wanted to. But people would probably complain. But Rampart is definitely a nice little game that you can put at the bottom that is really really fun, and maybe you only have two player instead, because and you don't have to have the rolling ball. You could have the joystick. But that's definitely another good game that would strategy game that would be a lot of fun to pop in there. I think that would be 8-bit. So 8 times 3 is 24. So you could put 3 of them in, or you could put 2 8-bit, and then you could put like two, like a Defender or Robotron you could put in there if you want to pop that in there. Root Beer Tapper, way overrated. Way overrated. Not that. I mean, no, it's boring now. I'm telling you right now. It's not that much fun. I don't know why they call this Satan's Hollow. I don't like the name. I don't play it because I don't like the name. But as far as gameplay going, it's really a good game. Why not just call it S. Halo and do that? Change the name. But no, this game is a really fun game actually. And then Sinister is actually not a bad game. So if you want to throw in 2 8-bit games like you did with Rampage 1, Sinister, and then possibly, what was it, Robotron or Defender 2. I'd probably pick Defender 2 over Robotron. It's just too old. Might have been popular back in the days. It's just too old now. But Root Beer Tapper is way overrated. But those are the combinations. See, these games like Smash, or you take the game like Total Carnage. The thing about that is yeah, you have a lot of fun, but once you clear it, you're bored of the game. The game's over. You can't play it anymore. You already cleared it. You know what I mean? It's worthless. You know, like where Defender, you keep going back to it and you get better at it and better at it, better at it, better at it. You get what I'm saying? In other words, it doesn't lose its interest. But those are the ones I think that are really good ones that would pop out. If Arcade1up does own the Midway, I would go straight up Midway. Arch Rivals needs to definitely be in there. I know that for sure. Rampart looks pretty dang fun too. And then you could pop some smaller versions in there. But Super Off-Road, yeah, see, that's an awesome game. You know, and you got enough car games there that actually you could build a whole system on car games. Screw it, just put 2 steering wheels instead of 3.